I love you, babe, but you're getting so popular and stuff that I just don't know if I can deal, yo.
You've got me feeling emotions.
We'll return to Glitter after these messages from fine advertisers.
Being a mom is tough. I mean, rides to soccer practice, all those sandwiches to make, and the spills and messes. Wowee. With all that hassle, I really don't have any time to get ass implants. Mama still gotta twerk it when she works it. So, that's why I buy these. Guess what? It's big butt jeans. Guess what jeans include 2 strips of high-density gel foam packs that were sculpted from molds of Kim Kardashian's huge balloon butt. I just put these on. Ow! Now Mama's got an ass that'd make you want to switch brands of deodorant.
But that ass.
We now return to the docudrama, Glitter.
It's just too much, Greg. I need all this love and attention to make up for my lack of a family support system. Kiss me, please.
Hold it right there, Buster.
Billy, he's got a gun. Watch out.
Oh, no, not him.
Wait, you know him?
Of course she does. It's me, Nick Cannon, LAPD. And you're under arrest for fucking around with my lady.
Shit, my bad. You can have her back.
Psst, they got divorced.
Just run with it. It's the only joke I got.
That's fine by me, Buster. But you're still gonna have to answer to me. Cannon, Nick Cannon, LAPD.
Will Billy choose to be with Greg or Nick? How can she cope with Nick's much younger and cooler way of life? Will she find time to get butt implants, or should she try Guess What jeans? All this and more on the next episode of Stinker Madness.
Nope, not a chance.
Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. We got the Stinker Madness.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness. I just fell off a cliff.
Is Nick Cannon down there?
You know,
And if he is, ask him, who the fuck are you anyway?
I don't know who Nick Cannon is.
I don't either.
I know he's cool. Like, he's really cool. Yeah. I was reading some stuff about him today. He's a current host on that stupid America's Got Talent shit. He's like Ryan Seacrest kind of guy, but he's much cooler than Ryan Seacrest.
Is that the black guy?
Yeah.
Dude, he's been on there for like a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
He's actually really funny.
He is really funny, and I was reading some stuff like him coming to like just saying stuff on Twitter and calling people out and calling them little bitches and shit, and like, people that deserved it, and making really astute, good points. He's actually a pretty cool guy. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he anybody before he married Mariah Carey?
No.
I thought he was like a choreographer or something. And
I thought
that's
he
how
was
they
like
met.
a child.
Child?
Oh.
He was like a 19-year-old.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe he's got a big wiener.
Maybe he was like little Bow Wow, you know, like maybe he was one of those child rappers or something.
53-year-old little Bow Wow.
Lil Nick. You know, because it's Lil.
He's
Yeah.
53?
I don't know.
No way.
I'm like, no way, dude.
He's got Lil in his name. He can't be. I think age limit for Lil is like
I think
28.
Then when you get over 28, then you're just
Old. You're old.
old bastard.
OL.
I don't think they
apostrophe.
changed their names. Well, with Coolio hasn't been cool in, 27 years?
Yeah, but now he's old Coolio.
He is not.
Ye oldie Coolio.
He's just Coolio. He still does stupid things with his hair, even though he's only got like 10% of it left.
Speaking of Coolio, we don't have any streaming do's and don'ts this week. I think the fans are going to have to get used to not having those for a little while. Did you watch anything by chance, Sam? You got Netflix and Amazon Prime now.
Yeah. I didn't watch anything except for I'm almost done. I almost caught up with the Clone Wars.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that? That's 10 years old.
Yeah, it is.
Good one.
But it manages to be better than almost all of the movies with the exception of possibly Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Are you going to ask me
Have you seen any movies?
Yes, I watched Sleeping Beauty's Curse, available on Netflix live streaming.
No? When did you do that?
When you went drinking
Oh, okay.
over at our friend's house.
What
And-
year?
It's a 2015 or 2016
All right,
movie,
all
so
right.
it's a pretty new one.
Okay.
It was not. I don't think it's a Netflix original. I didn't pay that much attention, but you know, it was actually pretty decent.
I bet it sucks.
I bet you it sucks.
It's a knockoff of this. So
It's a Sleeping Beauty twist movie.
but it's like a DTV knockoff, a mockbuster.
Yeah.
It kind of
that one that wasn't successful.
it was kind of like that, but it kind of more reminded me of a Lifetime show where the main character is a man, and not so much Sleeping Beauty. I thought it was okay. It had some suspense to it. It kept me entertained.
All right.
So I'm gonna say do if you're bored and
Who's your audience that you're giving a due to? Because it's not me. That sounds like crap to me.
Yeah, I
okay.
don't
So
like it.
I'm gonna say that if you're a lady and you're at home by yourself and you got some time to kill,
Okay.
this is a movie for you. Turn it on.
And you like Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah.
Skip Flashdance. Go straight to Sleeping Beauty.
The Curse of Sleeping Beauty.
All right.
Does
It's-
Sleeping Beauty curse anybody, or is she cursed?
But she's cursed.
You're
She's
just gonna have to
Sleeping
watch
Beauty.
to find out.
It's a curse that puts her to sleep.
Is it? Is it, Justin?
It is in the original.
Yeah.
Well, not in this one, so you just have to figure it out.
It's gonorrhea.
No.
All right. Well, speaking of Coolio,
Okay. Is it really Coolio?
no, there's
There's not really Coolio.
I made a list. It's Justin's top 5 '80s action movie guys.
Huh.
Oh. I notice how you're the only one that has a list this week.
Is Brian James in there?
He's not.
Then you fucked up.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't.
What about that blaxploitation guy?
Fred Williamson? He would be in not. This is
Says
the '80s.
not the
Oh.
70s. Yeah.
So I don't want to hear any lip. There should be no real surprises here. I actually poured over a lot of guys.
Wait,
and
can
I've
we
got-
guess?
No. How are you going to guess?
I already
Go
did.
ahead.
Brian James. He
No,
said no.
yeah.
He fucked up.
Okay.
That's not
John
good
Claude
radio.
Van Damme.
No, not '80s. He was in Bloodsport, and that's my least favorite movie in the '80s. Number 5,
Oh.
Kurt Russell.
Backdraft.
From such films as Escape from L.A., The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, and Tango and Cash. Only '80s movies, Jackie.
So Escape from New York, not Escape from L.A.
Escape from New York was like '97.
Escape from New York's the first one.
Oh, did I say L.A.?
Yeah.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, only
Cocksucker.
only 80s movies, Justin.
Yeah.
And
well,
Escape from L.A. just sucks.
Yeah, it does. Number 4, Chuck Norris.
Well, yeah.
I was going to
Yeah, but
guess
it's
that
my
eventually.
top
But
5.
he's in all of the top 5s.
I don't
For
know,
the
man.
80s.
I'm not a big Chuck fan, but
Huh.
I thought about it and I was like, I sure do like that Delta Force.
Yeah.
And I like Firewalker. And I kind of like Invasion USA, and I fairly like Lone Wolf McQuade.
So you kind of like Chuck Norris.
Top 80s movies. Yeah, I kind of do. Number 3. Nobody ever thinks about this unless you're fucking smart. Jackie Chan. Everybody puts him at the, 90s, when he was in doing American movies. But, dude, Project A, Meals on Wheels, Police Story, and Armor of God, those are
That's-
fucking awesome movies.
Yeah, when the 3 of the 7 treasures were doing the films together.
Indeed.
Yeah, those guys were fun.
Yes. Number 2. This is not going to be a surprise, and neither is number 1. Sly Stallone. All the Rambos. Rocky 4. It's a really stupid movie, but it's fun. Cobra, Tango and Cash. And number 1, anybody want to guess the number 1?
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds from such fine 80s movies as
Oh, was I right?
Cannonball Run 2?
2?
Truckin' movie.
Those
No,
were the 70s,
70s.
again.
Oh.
Know your decades.
But was I right? Was it Burt
No.
Reynolds? Oh.
Not even, what the fuck, man?
Burt
He's not
Reynolds
an action star, Burt Reynolds.
in Evening Shade with his wife. I think that was in the 90s, though.
Fucking schwaz, dude. We just got done doing Commando. Conan, Commando, Predator, and The Running Man. Those are my four favorite
Okay.
movies from that era.
I would think that there would be a lot of... someone would heavily dispute you for Bronson because Bronson was still heydaying in the
I just
80s.
don't know if he's an action star.
He is.
I don't know if they're action movies. They're crime movies.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if they're
He shoots a
action.
lot of people.
Shoots a lot of people. You know who's not on the list? Bruce fucking Willis.
I don't really like him very much.
Because he stars in a movie called Blowhard 4, I'm a douchebag. Just kidding. Had to write that down.
Well, he was in, like, what is it? Bachelor... Well, not Bachelor Party. Is it Bachelor Party? No, that's
No,
Tom Hanks.
Tom
What's the
Hanks.
one with Blind Date?
Ugh.
He was in
Hawkeye.
some comedy movies before he was in Die Hard.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Mel Gibson. I don't think making quirky faces and delivering lines at the pace of Robin Williams qualifies you as being an action star, so he's out.
Well, I also think that a lot of, he really gets into the 90s before
Yeah.
he's really
Yeah,
in there.
Lethal Weapon 1 and 2 were 80s movies though. So
Yeah.
I don't think that qualifies as an action star. Carl Weathers, because Action Jackson was not very actiony, which makes
No.
him like, hey, I'm gonna be in the movie that's called Action Jackson. It should be so actiony. It's kind of not. I still give him credit for that backflip though. And last but not least, didn't make the list of Sigourney Weaver because Aliens is a shitty sequel, and that's all she ever did.
And you said action guys.
Oh yeah, I guess it did.
Yeah.
Does she have a wiener?
Oh. Honorable mentions: Sonny Landham, Cynthia
Oh.
Rothrock, Bill Duke, and Sho Kosugi.
Bill Duke gets an honorable one, but not Brian James. He's in every movie.
Yeah, I don't like Brian James as much as you do.
What about Burt Reynolds?
Name Burt Reynolds' 80s action movie, Jackie. Name one.
Gator.
Nope.
Gator-bait.
70s?
70s. Gator Bait's not even in.
He's not in that one.
Oh,
He's in Gator, but that's 70s. Yeah, good job on that.
Mustache.
Nope, that's not a movie.
Nighttime mustache.
Ride.
Silver-haired crime fighter.
He rides around on a stallion.
There's some 80s Burt Reynolds crime movies that suck. It's like the bad stuff. Isn't Marlowe or Malone?
Malone, I believe. I don't quote me, but I think that's 79.
Was it? I thought it was like early 80s.
Yeah,
but
or maybe
it stinks.
81 at the latest.
It
So I'm not.
stinks.
No, he's not an action star. Jackie, it's your pick this week. What have you brought us for the wild card?
Who would win in a knife fight?
All right.
So your choices are,
2 people enter, 1 people leave, or groups of people. Doesn't matter.
yeah, it's just one-on-one this
Knives only.
week. So you got The Last Unicorn.
Oh fuck! How they
can't even.
they
all right.
can't hold it.
Mouth. Hold the knife in the mouth.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got an equally
Just okay.
disadvantaged
All right.
opponent.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
That white dragon from The Never-Ending Story.
Falcor.
Falcor.
He's a
Falcor's
luck dragon.
way bigger.
That doesn't matter.
Here's the deal. The only external weapons that you can bring in
Are
is
knife.
knives. You can still use your body and crush that fucking stupid unicorn because he's huge.
How do you know the unicorn's not fast?
But it doesn't matter. A knife.
If you see Falcor, he's fucking fast. He flies through the streets of New York, and children can't escape him. He's fast.
He flies faster than the nothing, for God's
Yeah.
sakes. And he's so big that a knife just wouldn't do anything to him. It would
Nothing.
be like, ow, it's like when you step on a thorn or something. It-
But if it could use its horn, and maybe the horn has
No.
magical stabbing powers.
It does have magical stabbing power. Falcor is made of magic. He's a luck dragon.
it's
yeah, well,
very.
unicorns are made out of magic as well,
But
and
not
it has
as
a
big
horn.
but not as big as luck dragons.
He's
How
so
do you
big.
know that
He's too big.
the unicorn can't get underneath him and get him in the heart with its unicorn horn?
Because it doesn't even know where fuck luck dragon's heart is. I don't.
Well, they're both magic creatures, so I'm going to assume that yes.
What if the entire body of the luck dragon is all heart? Because that's what he's made out of. His heart.
You got to really think about it like,
Then the unicorn goes for a diving run, and it starts up underneath him, and then it just drags its horn along from like throat to asshole.
you got to think about it like.
That's
Pretty
the
badass.
unicorn's.
That'd be badass.
That's the unicorn's like trick, right?
That would be badass.
It looks like
Sam?
it's all injured, and then it runs at him. Throat to asshole cut.
And then you're like, oh, it's a rainbow, but it's not just blood everywhere. And the unicorn shits in the blood.
blood orgy.
Yeah. The problem with anything stopping Falcor is that you have to think of Falcor also in terms of what he is as a 10-story dog. You know what's going to stop a 10-story dog? Nothing.
A treat.
Yeah, but it doesn't kill
Distraction.
him. Yeah, like, oh, he's gonna once he's done with that treat, now you have a 10-story dog who's salivating. It's even worse. Dog slobber from 10. It's there. He's just too big, and he's a giant flying dog, and he's lucky.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, Jackie, but I'm going to stick with Falcor.
Yeah, I'm taking Falcor.
I'm taking the last unicorn.
You don't get a vote. It's your thing.
Screw you both.
Yeah, you bring,
Last unicorn would
you
totally
bring, we
win.
vote. Yeah, that's the rules every time.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, fine.
Sam, what have you brought us about glitter?
Since the early 90s, Mariah Carey has captivated the hearts and boners of teenage boys. In 2001, she decided to pull the grandest heist in all of history when she decided to simultaneously rob all of our spank banks with the release of Glitter.
Yeah. Not all of us.
I have not seen this.
Well,
You remember when she was like in the 80s, and she was really, I thought she was good. Like before Emotions, what the Vision of Love and shit like that. She was kind of bleh looking.
there was two big 4-octave voices in music, her and Whitney Houston.
Right. And she was just kind of bleh looking.
I always
bleh.
thought she was stupid hot and had
And
giant cans.
Then she got like all
Boobsy.
Well, no, like ghetto trashy. Like she got trashy.
Trashy.
And I was like, And that's when people started talking about her huge cans. I was like, No, so I've never been attracted to Mariah Carey. I thought she had a lovely voice in the 80s, and then she got all trashy and annoying.
That's, yeah.
Jackie? Think she's hot?
No.
Okay.
But I
how
also
about
thought that, during this whole conversation you guys were having, I was thinking, Paula Abdul kind of started off that same way, she's decent, and then she got trashy.
You said that Chuck Norris was attractive last week.
Yeah.
I said that he was the
Good.
best looking
Touche.
guy in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you both.
That tall Mexican, I think he was better looking than everybody.
Nope.
Is it?
Shitty Mexicans, Richard Kiley.
Well, the film was apparently Carey's brainchild, and she'd been pushing the movie All About Her and Sparkles from early 1997. If we recall the Mariah Carey hospitalization from exhaustion, which I didn't, it delayed the release of the film by 3 weeks.
Ooh, bad. Ooh, geez, 3 weeks. That's a backbreaker. What would have happened if it had been on time?
Well, there was one thing that happened in that 3 weeks that was real bad for anything. It ultimately couldn't have hurt the film's grosses as much as the film itself.
No, that's my point. So what?
It does have its fans, though. John Wilson, the progenitor of the Golden Raspberry, included this in his book of 100 most enjoyable bad films.
Yeah, I heard that before. He said the same thing about Can't Stop the Music.
Yeah, it wasn't very
And that
good.
was awesome.
He likes dancing movies,
He
I
likes
think.
dancing movies. Pretty lady movies.
However, only Carey won the Razzie in this. Freddie Got Fingered won the majority of the Razzies that year.
Yeah, it's a tough one to beat.
Yeah, Mariah Carey's boobs even lost Worst On-Screen Couple to Tom Green and any animal he was abusing at the time.
Yeah.
2001 was apparently a dark year in filmmaking history as films such as 3,000 Miles to Graceland, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, Swordfish, Pearl Harbor, and Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles were unable to make it past the Razzie nomination stage
Yeah.
due to Driven, the aforementioned Freddie Got Fingered.
Ah, Jesus.
Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes and this pile of crap won all the Razzies.
Yeah, that's a bad year, man.
How
I'm
does
just excited for glitter.
Okay.
Glitter cam. I'm pretty sure that they've got to have a glitter cam in this movie, right?
I mean,
It's called Glitter. They've got to have a glitter cam. I'm really excited about it.
I doubt it. I really doubt that, Jackie.
Glitter cam.
Yeah,
I don't even really know what a glitter cam is.
It's where the outsides of it glitter.
Oh,
It's bullshit, Sam.
Yeah.
Continue.
It's a Jackie bullshit imagination awesomeness. And if it's not really existing in the movie, then I'm going to be like, there's no fucking glitter cam.
No.
And I'm going to be all
There's
kinds of
not a
upset.
glitter cam. There's no glitter cam.
What if there is
I'll
a
tell you that
glitter
right
cam?
now. Then I will eat my own hat.
oh, it's too
Get
hard.
ready, sir.
Sam, continue, please.
Yeah, I just think it's funny that the Tim Burton was able to win Razzies in that field.
Yes, he was.
What a jackass.
Yes, indeed.
Glitter was helmed by Vondi Curtis Hall, who is possibly most recognized as playing Marvel crossover character Ben Urich, which he first portrayed in the Netflix original Daredevil.
Really?
Yeah. What's most, surprising would be that Hall has directed more movies after Glitter than before. You would think that this would have been the kiss of death for a
Right.
directorial career.
Absolutely.
Not the case. His movies don't look very good, though.
Okay.
And he ended up playing Ben Urich in Daredevil. So.
Yeah, right.
Carey does not receive any writing credit, even though, by all accounts, it was her idea. Screenwriter Kate Lanier claims that she and Carey would also rewrite a great deal of the script on set.
Wait, what's her idea? I want to make a movie
About
about a lady
me.
who sings.
You want to make
That's
a
not
movie all
fucking
about me?
Yeah, that's not a fucking idea.
Well, they would rewrite it on set with improvisation is according. But I didn't even make sense when you say it out loud.
So here's their improvisation. Instead of going like, I'm going to go like, and then I'm going to put my hand up. And
point.
And that's an improvisation.
Point.
No, fuck her. She didn't write shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe all the songs got in the way. I don't know. I was reading that they had her and Prince didn't get their song done in time. Like they wrote so many songs for this. It was only supposed to be 6 and just too many songs.
Jesus. Yeah, 6?
6 was all they were supposed to do. They did more than that.
No.
They ran out of time.
It's a musical. It's not just like fucking modern day A Star is Born. It's a musical.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is an extraordinarily poor carbon copy of Purple Rain.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, the cast is thin, even for a vanity piece. Terrence Howard plays a major role, as well as musician.
That guy.
Yeah, he just has to be in every. Yeah. As well as musician Shantae Harris, who, despite being 42, still goes by Da Brat.
No, 42. She's 42 at the time of this
No,
film.
now.
Oh,
but she's still touring as Da Brat.
I'm Da Brat. No,
yeah, see, I
come
told
on,
you.
Reg.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's
Dude,
73
yeah,
years
no
old,
shit.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of thin, the film grossed $2.5 million domestically against a budget of $22 million.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And it holds the distinction of being the first film released after the terrorist attacks of 2001. So,
Interesting.
20th Century Fox thought it could mend our hearts by dumping shit in our eyes.
Yes.
Keep an eye out for anything memorable besides Mariah Carey's Sweater Puppies.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if anything happens other than like what I've been able to find out about this movie is it's a little booby.
Watch out for glitter cam.
There's no glitter cam.
Boob cam.
There's boob cam. So there's. Okay.
What if she's got glitter on her boobs? Does that count?
Yeah.
I will let you know what counts as a glitter cam the first time
Well,
I see
I
it.
think you're going to be a little.
Credit sequences, I say, don't. That's not glitter cam because that's post.
Yeah.
It's not actually a camera.
And you're already jaded. You're looking for a glitter cam.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to force the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I might.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, I'm reporting it to the fans.
Reporting. This just in. Glitter cam exists.
And it was in
And
the
it-
glitter movie.
And it sucks.
Glitter cam and Batboy marrying on Mars. Yeah, so the movie's not streaming anywhere, I don't think. I think it's on YouTube because it's so shit.
It's so shit.
It's
It's
so
on
shit.
YouTube.
I think it's on YouTube. Nobody gives a fuck about it. It's currently the 35 worst movie on IMDb's bottom 100. That's pretty low.
That is pretty low. It
Yeah.
only has it has above a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got a 7.
Yeah, something like that.
7 on Rotten Tomatoes, yeah.
I expect us to not like it, but I also expect it to be like Geely, where we're like, bottom 100, it's just not very good. Come the fuck on.
Geely was weird
Yeah.
because it was about something, or tried to be about
Right,
something.
but it
anyway.
just wasn't very good.
No.
Like one of the worst movies ever. I'll kiss my ass.
Yeah, exactly.
So much many worse movies, but I just don't think we're going to like it either way.
I really do think it's going to be her version of Purple Rain starring her. This is the story of me.
Mhm.
Her name is like Billy Fred.
Yeah, Billy Frank.
Billy Frank. There you go.
Yeah.
What an odd choice.
Mhm.
I'm Billy Frank.
Mhm.
Is that like tomboy? Like, can you get any more tomboy than that?
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
wonder. Girl Next Door.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a bad hot dog company.
Girl next door
Billy
wearing
Franks.
a mini skirt and her boobs are falling. Oh, that girl next door just fell on 30 penises again. what an American sweetheart. Now she's taking advantage of teenagers named Nick Cannon, who could have been 28 when she married him. We just don't know. These are things we don't know.
Nice. All right. Well, check us out on Monday. And in the meantime, get to the chopper.
Fans of Stinker Madness, iTunes thinks you don't like us. What? How is that possible? Well, it's because you haven't given us a review yet. Go to Stinker Madness on iTunes and take just a couple seconds to rate and review us there. While you're at it, hit up Stitcher.com as well. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter @/Stinker Madness and email us at talk@stinkermadness.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening and get to the chopper.